Good afternoon, you all. Today I'm going to show you how to properly fuse a PU polyurethane belt to make your own driving belt for the sewing machines. This material is rather cheap, and once you got the hang of it, it's rather easy to make your own belt at the exactly required length and dimension. So it may be a better choice, or at least a good substitute, until you find something original, better, or whatever. So without further ado, what you need is a hand torch. You can borrow the Mrs. Creme Brulee burner. You may consider buying your own. Just a heat source. Don't use a candle, because a candle will suit. But if you have 3 or more hands, you may use a lighter, but I prefer the torch. Then I have prepared from aluminum profile, so some L-shaped profile, 2 pieces or 3 to properly align the fused pieces so they are properly centered. So without further ado, I ignite the burner. Just a moderately small flame will do, and then you hold the pieces or the end of your belt close to the flame, but not into the flame. You don't want to burn the material, just close to the flame so they are heated, and you will notice it at the end will become glossy and somewhat liquid, or just a bit. If it catches fire, that's no biggie. Just leave it on the flame until it's all nice and melted and start to drip. So this should be enough. Okay, now hold them together, preferably in your jig, and then you can see it will create a nice flash from all the excess material. And if you have a third hand or a helper, you may switch off the flame. The jig really makes it easy because you don't need to hold it with a lot of precision. So you need to hold it about a minute or so until the gloss starts vanishing and the material becomes solid. I just blow on it some, but about a minute or so should be okay. Now once you are done, see, this is holding nicely, you should let it cool for a minute or two, doesn't hurt, until the material is really gone back to their initial state, and it doesn't pay to rush things. So what you now need is my toe clipper or a Neanderthal finger clipper. I don't know your size. Anyhow, these are perfect for nipping off the excess. Just slide it over in and clip and clip and clip all the circumference until everything is neat and more or less invisible. And you have properly let it cool. It should be impossible for you to tear out the joint apart. But I can stress enough, let it cool sufficiently, the longer the better. So that's all there is, and practice makes perfect.